We've looked at loads of cases on the channel. Some big, some small, some with no protection, some with loads of protection. This is in that latter category. This is the Protective Hardshell Travel Carrying Case for the Nintendo Switch by Mumba, and it offers a whopping amount of protection. Okay, so join me as we look at this case and just see how much protection it can give for your Nintendo Switch and your Nintendo Switch Lite. Hello and welcome to Console Accessories. As I say every week, I hope you're staying safe and I hope you are looking after each other. Did you like that introduction? If you do, please stick a thumbs up and do think about sharing the video. It would mean a lot to me. So as I say on today's video, we're going to be looking at this product. The guys over at Mumba sent this over and it's the Protective Hardshell Travel Carrying Case for the Nintendo Switch. And as I said, if you're looking for a case that offers some protection, this is the one for you. There are cases out there like we've done Animal Crossing ones, we've done Mario ones, we've done all sorts, but some people don't want themed ones. Some people just want one that looks classic, simple and beautiful, and this is one of them. Okay, so go on the box then. Got that kind of like hexagonal pattern that kind of screams protection, doesn't it? Then a picture of it there. Not much else to write home about. Bit bland, nothing more to say about the box. And like I say, I've been playing about this for a few days now. I just put it back in the box just to show you what it's like. And here it is. Now the first impressions are the feel of it, okay? So it's kind of like rubbery feel to it. So it feels really, really nice. It feels great, and it's the same all over, apart from the zip. It's kind of got this rubbery feel to it. It's really good. Protection-wise, just brilliant. Off the bat, straight away, you can feel it, okay? Give it a good squeeze, give it a knock. Really good loads of protection. And the corners, I mean, I can't even dent the corners no matter how hard I try. Excellent feel. Okay, so just to run over some stats, it is 30 centimeters wide, 15 centimeters deep, and where all the protection lays is here. It's 6.5 centimeters deep, so it's quite high, but it's got to be if it's going to be offering that amount of protection. And weight-wise, 378 grams. It is quite a heavy one, but you'd expect that for the amount of protection. If it was a really light case, I'm not 100% sure of how much protection it could offer. Okay, so go around it then. Logo on the front, exactly the same, front and back with the indentations. Okay, so these are kind of indentations, they're not just pictures on there. Lovely. And then on the top here, we have a wrist strap, which is completely removable, so if you want to, you don't have to have the wrist strap on if you don't want to. And then the two zips with the cord and ends. Really nice. Really good quality zips too. Okay, so let's crack it open. And here it is. Okay, so we're going to work from top to bottom. So we'll start here with this flap here, this monster of a flap here. So it's a netting, and it's 2.5 centimeters deep. You could fit loads in here. I mean, in terms of a Switch, it's longer than a Switch, and I'll explain why it's wider than a Switch in a bit. But in here, you can fit loads. You fit all your cables. You can fit some earbuds in there. You can fit a spare battery, cables, loads. You're not going to get an official charging block in here because, I mean, their width is like 5 or 6 centimeters. No chance of getting one of them in there. But everything else you can get in here, and maybe a fold-up USB plug and stuff. Loads. That's really good. And then on here you have two flaps, each with 10 games, so that's 20 games you can hold. And this is kind of like imagine like a strip of cardboard with a bit of foam either side. That's what this is. And as you can see, the material here is lovely and soft, so it's not going to protect your Switch. And it's the same material in here. This is lovely and soft too. And then on this flap here, just a label to say who it's by. And then here's where your Switch sits. So let's straight away get the Switch in. And we have this Velcro flap here that is springy, so, and then you just fold it over and secure your switch in there. It holds it to a certain extent, and it's not going to move about too much, I would say, if at all, which is nice because it holds it in there. You can have your switch under there if you want to, but I'll be honest with you, I just keep it in there just because I think that's the idea of it. That's the idea, is to keep it in the flap. I don't know why you would put it underneath there unless you've got something else you want to secure on top of your switch, which I'm not sure you'd want to do, but hey ho. And it's got some gaps down here, okay, so look, there's like a finger's width gap either side. That's because it's designed to work with the Mumba grip as well. I'm going to be looking at in a future video, which will be next week. So once we put that in the switch in that grip, we'll see if it fits in here. It's designed to do so, and it will. So if you've got a grip already that you use, it will fit in here. And I'll be testing a few later. I've got a few grips I'm going to test with this to fit in there. Okay. I also wanted to tell you that this pocket, we'll go back up to this pocket now, because I wanted to say what else you could fit in here, and you can fit your Switch Lite. Now what I suggest is you put it in a case. So I've got my flip case, flip cover, official one. I'll put it in that one just because it makes it easier. And if I show you, look at that, okay? And it's not even bulging out. So it fits in there beautifully. So I doubt there's many people that have two switches, because that's overkill, isn't it? But if you've got two people in the household that are taking two switches away, whether it be the Switch or the Switch Lite, you could put one in there, one in there. So let's see if we can fit the switch in there, shall we? Again, you might want to put it in a case, but I'm not going to for the purposes of this. Let's see if we can fit it in. Yeah, look at that. So if you've got two switches, you can fit one in there and one in there, and obviously the Switch Lite will fit in there with or without a case. And look. Easy. And still you can feel that it's offering loads of protection. There's still room in there. There's still room in there for stuff. It's fantastic. It's so good. I'm so pleased with it. What I would suggest is if you've got two switches, they could one go in there, one go in there. But if you've got a Switch Lite, I would say put it in a case and put it in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to test it with a couple of grips. I've got my Satisfied grip here. So let's see if it fits in there with a Satisfied grip. Okay, maybe I will put the switch in just to give it a proper test. Okay, maybe certainly not with that, and maybe yeah, like that. Okay, so if you've got the Satisfied grip, that will fit, but it bulges out a little bit. And then also we have the Skull & Co grip as well. Let's try that. Okay, again, because the Skull & Co grip's quite high, you're not going to be able to get much in here if you've got that as well. Oh, that's easy. There we go. So it works with the Skull & Co one as well. But if you stick around and then do a video next week that will be for the one for Mumba, which is designed for, have a look, and that will definitely fit in. So this is going to offer loads of protection, and as I said, if you're looking for a case that offers protection that isn't something like an Animal Crossing themed one or a Mario themed or a Zelda themed one, I think this is your best bet, because it's absolutely superb. Going to offer you loads of protection, really is. Okay, so what do you think? What are your thoughts? Do you like it? I think it looks beautiful, and I think it's really classic. And if you didn't want anything that was themed, I think this is the one to get, and it's going to offer you loads of protection. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts on it. What do you think of it? I'll leave a comment below of where you can get it. In the UK, this costs £26. In the US, it's $20, $30 in the EU, and 34 Australian dollars. I'll leave links below. It will be in my UK Amazon store and my US Amazon store. And also go and have a look at the Mumba Facebook page, because it has all the products on there for Mumba, and they're very engaging, and they're kind of like offer this protection, the satisfaction, 100% satisfaction. So if you've got an issue with any of their products, they'll get back to you straight away. So go and have a look on the Facebook page. Again, that'll be linked to below. Okay, any questions? If you've got a grip or anything, if you want me to measure it or if you want me to do anything for it, do let me know down below, and I always respond to help you out. Okay, so as I said before, do stick a thumbs up, it would be much appreciated. Do hit that share button and share it out, it would help out the channel loads. And do think about subscribing and hit that bell icon just so you can be notified of all my new videos, 2 videos a week. Okay, that's it then for the protective hard shell travel carrying case for the Nintendo Switch by Mumba. Take care, look after each other, and until the next video. Bye bye.